Hey folks, CA Rachna Ranade here, and I welcome you all to the second Thursday live stream of June 2024. Kya baat hai? So again today, as you've seen the title, today we are going to talk a little bit about sector specific. What I feel because when the election results are out, everyone knows what has happened. That is history now. But that was the time when a lot of people were not really sure about where to invest, when to invest. Shall we wait? Shall we? Sorry. A lot of people were thinking that should I wait? Should I, see who actually is BJP forming the government or not? People were waiting for that. Then people said, okay, let us see which ministries uh, are distributed to whom. We want to see the portfolio allocation. Then maybe we would want to invest. And in this entire wait of let's see what happens, what happened actually was that Nifty has again gone back to its all-time high. Okay. Now, I think before I move on to sector-specific data, I would quickly want to show you the chart of Nifty because I think we have not talked about a Nifty chart in the past one or two sessions. So first things first, let's focus on the Nifty chart right now. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here. Now, if you see, we have had drawn this channel for a very long time. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was the D-Day when it actually cut through the whole channel. Immediately next day, we came back into the channel. 1, 2, third day we were outside the channel again. Okay. Now, only thing that is bothering me a little bit is that last 4 days since we are out of this channel, it has not given positive closing for even one single day. That is the only thing which is bothering me right now. If we were to continue with this uptrend in a very solid fashion, I would have loved if we have some nice green candles with good volumes as well. But right now, if you see that, yes, it is broken outside the candle, but every single day we are opening, every single day we are trying to make a new high. Today also we made a fresh high. But in fact, if you see today's candle, this is a classic case of open is equal to high candle. Okay, what do I mean by that? It's almost just one or two ticks here and there. If you see here, open is 23,480.95. Okay, and the high tick is at 23,481.05. So 15 paisa ka uptick, which is not even visible on this candle. Even if I try to zoom this so much, it is still not visible. Okay, so this is as good as an open is equal to high candle. And what does this mean? That markets are not really able to sustain at this level. There is selling which is coming in the moment market is actually trying to go higher and higher. So I'll be honest, on one side I'm happy, I'm really happy that markets are, I mean, they covered this ground in no time. I'm really happy about that. It's just that I'm not happy with this fact that it broke outside the channel, and that is where the real strength was required, but it's not able to show some nice strength here, and that is the reason why I'm a little bit skeptical even today. I'm still not buying in big quantities. I always thought that after such a nice breakout it'll be like great follow-up buying, and that is the reason why I would really go all in and buy much more. But still, I hope you are understanding my concern, that yes, it has broken outside the channel, but not with uh, good green candles back to back. It's still in the red. Samir is asking, retailer ka power is missing? Maybe yes. Maybe it is the fear about budget, which is still not allowing the retail individual investors to come in with a lot of money. But if you are asking me about the retail participation, not directly but indirectly, it is really amazing. If you have watched, if you have read through the SIP numbers for this month, and I mean for the previous 2 months, I must say, it has crossed 20,000 crore rupees. That's a huge number. I don't remember the exact number, whatever it is. I just read it in the newspaper. But it's an amazing number, right? I mean, the inflows that we are getting from retail individual investors is good, no doubts on that. But I still believe that it is uh, the confidence is still not there. The buying confidence is still not there. Maybe because of the budget discomfort or what. To be honest, even I'm not able to decode that. Maybe it is the budget. Maybe something is bothering the market because of which it's not still able to do uh, a lot of positiveness in the market. Is what my understanding is. Okay. uh, Parth is saying looks like markets are getting a bit tired. I believe they may move in sideways for some time. Exactly, Ashwin, you are saying it so rightly that still FII data is in negative. That's what. See, so there were two, three concerns, right? Number one was will BJP be able to make the government or not? That has been sorted. Uh, Portfolio allocation has been sorted. The ministry is sorted. Budget is still one big uh, you know mental barrier also. Where is the real where the real decisions are going to be made? So that is the reason why maybe people are wanting to wait a little bit. It is said, we are not sure on what would happen, but it is said that many a times governments do take tough decisions in the first year itself of coming into power. That's what we had seen in 2019 as well. Tough as in which may or may not be liked by retail individual investors. So an example could be a tax hike. Okay, but would that really come into reality? Not sure again on that. Too early to speculate on things. Many people were saying that LTCG cut 10%, say they'll come into normal whatever we call normal income slabs. I really doubt whether that is going to happen or not, because even the government feels, is what my understanding is, that they also believe that yes, Indian capital markets may retail participation has just started. अभी तो party शुरू हुई है. There is still a long way to go, and I think the government would also want to encourage retail individual investors to come into the market to stay in a stock or in an index for a longer index, as in index mutual funds, or it could be in the form of ETFs. They would want to stay invested in a specific stock or whatever for more than 1 year. So discouraging long term capital discouraging long term investment by increasing the tax rate on long term capital gain, I don't feel that really makes sense, right? But let's see how things go, and maybe it's just the dilemma in the minds of investors, which is still not bringing that 100% conviction into the market, is what my understanding is about the market, right? So that was about the overall view. Talking about a little bit about macroeconomic data as well, that actually gave some comfort to me. Okay, now first I talked about discomfort. Now let's talk a little bit about comfort as well, right? If you have read this, India's retail inflation eased out to a 12-month low of 4.75% in May, and on an annual basis, it was down from 4.83%. So, according whatever the government data has released, so 12 months low hai, is what we can understand. It is at 4.75% right now. Uh, as of now, RBI has not changed the rates. They would keep the repo rates as it is. Uh, if you saw the US data as well, US ka also inflation has come a little bit under control, and but still they have not introduced any rate cut as of now. So both countries, be it India, be it US, inflation, both of the economies feel that yes, it is into check. If I talk about the GST collection, yes, for the month of May, it is showing a growth of 15.3% on a month-on-month basis. Yearly growth was also around 10%. So all in all, GST collections also good. GDP growth is upward 7%. Fiscal deficit has been brought down to around 5.8 or 5.9%, whatever. So all in all, macroeconomic data looks good. There, I don't see any pain point, right? But it's about uh, now. So news, only one news, question mark, budget. Second, macroeconomic data looks good as of now, no problem there. Number three, now we should go sector specific. So what am I going to do? I'm going to again quickly share my screen, and I will share with you what do some sectors where I feel whether it is good or whether I see that as a pain point. We'll quickly go through that. Now, if you see here, bank index, this is specifically PSU bank index. Okay, if you see here, going in a range, went up, big drop, and still it is struggling here, still not convincingly going upwards. Okay, But if I were to go ahead with Nifty private banks, so now if you see a Nifty private bank has also not zoomed quite a bit, but if you compare it with PSU's Nifty private bank is a shade better. Okay, not extremely high. Now, where is the problem with bank Nifty or be it PSUs, be it private banks? There is a report which says that because of the new norms of RBI, unsecured loans growth के ऊपर there are certain additional restrictions which have been put up by RBI. This is about the risk weighted assets. We are not going to go into absolute details of what do we mean by risk weighted assets and exactly what is going to happen, this that. So it's a way, I mean it's an RBI guideline which could curb unsecured lending by increasing certain restrictions, is what you can say. Instead of saying increasing the risk weights, I'll say by increasing certain restrictions. So now you only understand that if unsecured loan lending, okay, a quick question for you all. If unsecured lending by banks के ऊपर if restrictions are imposed, more and more restrictions are imposed, okay, repeating quickly one more time, if more and more restrictions are imposed on unsecured lending, then what will happen to the loan disbursement? Will the loan disbursement increase or will it decrease? Quick questions. If more and more restrictions are put by RBI on unsecured lending, will the loan disbursement increase or decrease? Okay, Amit is saying credit card business will slow. Parth is saying interest income will come down. PAT will be affected. क्या बात है? क्या बात है? See, I mean, feels good when people, I mean, everyone has written decrease, decrease, reduce, reduce, fantastic. But answers like this also make me feel better that yes, credit card business will slow, interest income will reduce, PAT will be affected. That is like one step higher answer, right? Good. So all in all, if that be so, it's not going to be really positive for the banks. In fact, there was a report which mentioned that the incremental disbursement of such loans has come down to almost 23% from 29.4% earlier. So already the pace at which unsecured loans were disbursed, that has come down. Of course, one positive point is that lesser unsecured loans are disbursed. NPAs would also be comparatively lower. So that's a good sign for sure. But all in all, banking sector right now. So please understand two major points. One is corporate lending. One is personal lending. As far as personal lending is concerned, regarding unsecured loans, that may see some slowdown. But if I'm talking about corporate lending, I feel that is still going to be on the right track. Reason being that if during the budget, if some big bang announcements are made, if already that plan is being chalked out on what next, what are the government policies, this that, a lot of things have already started happening, right? Uh, if that be so, I don't see any reason why uh, the corporate lending should go down, right? So really looking forward to corporate lending growth. A personal financial, I mean, unsecured loans could maybe wear out a little bit. Okay, that could slow down a little bit. Okay. Now let us understand about one more sector which was talked about so much, especially on the election results day. That was FMCG, and everyone was saying that yes, maybe it's time that we shift from PSU theme, from defense theme, from railways theme, from infra theme to something which is really defensive, and that was FMCG, right? FMCG did see a good rally, 1 or 2 days, um, but post that, not really happy with the entire chart structure per se. Now, see, I've just taken few screenshots so that I can quickly go through certain charts, right? So if you see here, double top on FMCG right now, plus FMCG, not all stocks are really holding up. In fact, if you have done my course on technical analysis, I've also discussed something like a 3 black crows pattern that can also be seen on a daily frame for FMCG, right? So 3 black crows pattern basically suggests that still there could be some more downside. All these different chart patterns, different candles, all these are taught by me in my technical analysis course. 2.0 course is also there, of course, right? So anyone who wants to enroll for that, Pooja, please paste the link of technical analysis course also in the comment section, right? Next one is pharma. Pharma is again, if I'm talking about pharma, yes, it has broken out of its range. But yet again, I mean, there has to be more strength that I would want to see in this whole pharma sector as well. Quickly, I'll show you the sector. See, it has been in a sideways trend, has broken outside the range. You can see at the end today, it was a dragonfly doji is what we call the last one that you can see on the screen. That's a dragonfly doji. All in all, pharma sector is also, I mean, it is expected also that our finance minister Nirmala ji, she may announce some more measures in the union budget, uh, the coming union budget, to strengthen the R&D activities in the pharmaceutical sector, because she had mentioned this in the previous budget, which was given on the 1st of February 2023. She had highlighted the key role of India in the overall pharma sector, its R&D activities. So it will be really interesting to watch if she again emphasizes on the pharma sector, if certain certain policies are rolled out, some additional benefits are passed on to the pharma sector, if they spend more and more on R&D. It will be really interesting to watch pharma. And yes, even I have added one or two pharma stocks in my watch list. One I've also added in my portfolio. Otherwise, I stay a little bit away from pharma, because the moment there is an some USFDA notice, some USFDA this regulation, this something comes into play, and no, there is a problem, right? That stock actually crashes. So I am a person who generally doesn't invest a lot in pharma, but right now, looking at this possibility that yes, there is a possibility that some things might come up for pharma. She had also mentioned about that in her speech on 1st of February. I do believe that some things might come up for pharma. So just based on that, plus there was also a technical chart pattern because of which I entered into that stock, right? Anyways, so do check out that space as well. Talking about IT, I still am not a huge fan of IT. See, the problem is that you know still the AI part, it's such a big question mark. In fact, Tata Consultancy Services chief secretary recently said that AI will kill the service center industry within a year, is what was mentioned. You can see, I read this on CNBC TV 18's one of the blogs mentioned this news article, you can say. Uh, he actually said this, that AI can kill the call center industry per se within a year as well. And I hope everyone understands that in India, rather than we innovating a lot of software products, of course we do. I'm not saying that we don't innovate software products, but more than that, it's of a support. uh, so IT services support is what we are more famous for. Over 5 million people are employed in this IT industry, which is more of an process outsourcing is what I can say. So that can really hurt if really whatever he's saying, uh, the AI thing, that if that hurts, it is going to be a big pain, right? So all in all, yes, okay, this sector is not performing that bad, but to be honest, I'm not really, really, really bullish on IT. But of course, these are defensive sectors. Whenever things go down south, it's something like pharma and IT, which actually try to balance your portfolio. They are not, they generally give some good balance to your portfolio. So kind of similar, but not a big fan of IT right now, is my understanding about this. Of course, we'll also have to check how is this. So if I were to just quickly show you the Nifty IT, I forgot to take a screenshot, I guess. Okay, I'll show you directly on TradingView right now. Yeah, this is Nifty IT. I am on a daily time frame. Now, if you see here, for those who have done my 21 days technical analysis challenge, they should ideally be able to get the answer. Else, maybe you are an ardent follower of the channel, you have seen all the videos that I'm posting. Recently, I posted a video on this concept. Okay, so I'm just going to drop quick two lines here. By the way, this is a candle which is 3.37% up candle. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly draw a line touching the upper end and the lower end. What is happening here? I mean, who can tell me? I'm not going to say anything. This is a big candle and followed by this is da 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 inside. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. Just see this for another 4 or 5 seconds, and then I'm going to go because I can't read the comments right now. The trading view site is on a full screen. Let me see who guesses this right. Either you should have done my technical analysis, 21 days technical analysis challenge on Invest in India, or maybe you have watched that video on YouTube. Let me see. Kya baat hai? Kya baat hai? I've already gotten the answers. Nice. Who was the first one to answer? RG Kotiswar has given the first answer and he says inside bar. The answer is correct. Okay, inside bar is the correct answer. Omkar has also given the same answer. Parth, Amit. Oh God, so many people have given inside bar now. Fantastic. Kya baat. Very good. Now, those who, Pooja, if you can just paste the link of our inside bar video also. For those who don't know this concept of inside bar, it's worth watching that video. And that, so, I'll just quickly tell you the analysis also. If you just, in case, don't know about inside bar. So basically, this is like 3.37%, right? What does this say? So this is like a mother candle, okay, and the second candle has to fit inside the first candle. That is really important. Okay, this candle has to totally fit inside the mother candle. Now, this doesn't tell you whether it's an uptrend or downtrend. It's important to see where does it lead you to. Okay, so just as an example, if the next candle hypothetically, let us say, is formed here. Okay, I'm drawing with the help of a mouse, so please forgive me. Okay, if it is formed here, it means that ideally it should move in an upward trajectory, and typically the height of the mother candle gets replicated from the breakout. Okay, now instead of this being 1 minute, let me just, okay, now instead of here, if it were to break down somewhere here, let us say, wow, such a nice drawing I've done. Kya baat hai? With my mouse, huh? Okay, so if I were to draw something like this, then it will be like a downward journey. How much should be the height? Height will be from here. I mean, the 3.37% from the this point to 3 points. So it will be like 3.37% from here. 3 point, whatever. Okay, and if on the upper side, from here. Okay, if you liked this concept of inside bar, please hit the like button. Uh, we do take a lot of efforts to come up with all these smaller and simpler explanations of uh, all these concepts. And if you really enjoy this, because see, not all concepts can be discussed in a single day in one Thursday live stream. So try to teach something different. um, Kya baat hai? Parth says inside bar breakout is a very powerful strategy. Thank you, ma'am, for introducing this concept to us. Thank you, Parth. Uh, Fantastic. Good. Um, Acha, Kamlesh asks, what is the difference between technical analysis 1.0 and 2.0? What course will be suitable for new ones? If there any coupon code discount for family members of CAPF personnel? Yes, Kamlesh, of course. If you want, there is a lot of difference. 96678. So what I'm going to do is, this is for everyone. For those who know which course they have to enroll for, CARRYT is the coupon code that you can use and get some additional discounts. But if you're not sure on certain points whether this course is good for me as a beginner, or if I know all these things, which course should Hello, I'm back. Um, the stream can still blow off in some time. Maybe if the power resumes, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm looking like a bhutni right now with uh, full. There's just one ring light which is running on the battery backup, and my PC is also running on a battery backup. I just quickly gone to get my laptop, but it seems that my laptop is also running out of power almost. Okay, I'm better shut it down right now. Okay. Omkar is saying, please shift to Mumbai. Oh, come on. पुणेकर पुणे सोडून जातील असं खरंच वाटतंय तुम्हाला? फारच कमाल करताय तुम्ही. Okay, right. Okay. Shh. Let's get back to the discussion. So we were on inside bar, and as I mentioned that yes, with the help of an inside bar you can understand that what could be the target. So we were talking about the industry as a whole, we were talking about IT, so we need to break out for either on the upside or on the downside. Okay. Plus someone had asked me about where was I? Technical analysis 1.0 versus 2.0. That is the reason why I've given you the mobile number. So if you have any doubt, you can definitely drop a WhatsApp message, and my team should be able to get back to you on this. Okay. All right. Ganesh is saying, ma'am, will there be any power cut, rate cut, I mean, in Europe and US, and will it have an impact on IT sector? Possible, yes. There could be a good impact, positive impact. That if the rate cuts actually start happening, then it may have a positive impact, right? 1.7k people waited, didn't leave. Wow, kudos to you all. Almost everyone is still right here. Maybe 200 300 people left is what I feel, but they'll come back once they get to know that yes, the stream is still going on. We will discuss about one or two more sectors as well. But before that, I think Anubhav has been asking, and 2 3 people have asked for the same views on Motilal Oswal Defense NFO ma'am. Okay, so not checked the offer document of that. So offer document, it's called as a scheme information document. But see, overall, if you are not, so whenever there is a question mark on I'm not able to select a specific stock, in that case it's always good to go for a basket of investment which is related to a basket which you feel is going to perform well. So for example, if you're not sure about which defense stock should I buy right now, but if you are overall bullish on the defense theme, then you could go ahead with a small case which focuses on defense, or on mutual funds, sectoral or thematic mutual funds which are invested into defense as a space, right? So Nilesh is saying defense minister today has emphasized on defense exports on resuming his berth today. So the faith in the sector has strengthened. Absolutely. All right. Just one more sector. So before I start taking your questions, one more sector is about auto, which I wanted to discuss. Overall, auto right now, the problem in this sector is about the small cars. A lot of people have started to buy SUVs. If you have been following, one or two, I don't remember how many streams back, but I've discussed about this in absolute detail. SUVs as a theme is picking up pretty fast, but the inventory on small cars has been piling up quite a bit. काय सांगतोयस तू? नाही झालं रिलीज? हो. अच्छा. I have received a clarification that the inside bar video has not yet been released. We had shot it. We had released this for our Invest in India community members, but I think it is yet to be uploaded on the YouTube channel. That is what I got to know. I thought it was released. Okay. Anyways, if you are an Invest in India community member, you already know that. If you don't, you can wait till the video is released, right? Okay. Going ahead, so I hope you have understood about the auto sector single pain point, which is about piling inventory of small cars. SUV is doing well. So this is about auto as well. Okay, chalo. What will be the stock of the month? Arre Baba, stock of the month for June has already been released. First of the every month we discuss which is the stock of the month, and on the 5th it is released. So this month's stock of the month has already been released. Okay. All right. Now I'll go to your questions. Absolutely, Amit. I was about to talk about that. Government has a target of 20% ethanol blending with petrol till 2025. Will it make related sugar stocks more attractive? Amit, I think I read about 25% ethanol blending. Ethanol blending. I'm just googling it out. Why do I remember reading 25%? Roadmap at least said that, if I'm not mistaken. PM Modi rolls out 20% ethanol blending in the United States. Okay, right now it is 20%, but I somewhere read it that there is a crash, that there is a possibility that they could take it up to 25% as well. If that be so, it will be definitely a good one for all the sugar stocks, right? Um, okay, Jubilant Foodworks in rounding bottom on daily time frame. Well, that stock which was sleeping for days and days and weeks and months is finally coming to life a little bit. Jubilant Foodworks. I'm just going to quickly pull it up for you. Uh, Let me just quickly check. It's not exactly a rounding bottom, to be honest, but yes, it has clearly started an up move. Since when? I'll quickly show my screen as well to tell you what I'm saying. So here it was in an absolute clear cut downtrend, okay, where it was a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, similar low, then a kind of a higher high, a higher low, and since here it has again continued its journey upwards. So this was one more choke point for this stock. So if you see here, I'm just going to quickly draw this, see if you can see here. It was here for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, almost 10 12 days it was here. So this is another choke point which is at right now. Once it clears this directly, like 20 30 rupees ideally, it gets a clearance. There is a big candle right here, and then the next choke which I see is around this level. Once it clears this level, then what? Then again, then there are multiple points here, but well, this is one more level 654. बहुत time है उसके लिए. I mean, the way the stock has underperformed over the last 1 year, I'm not looking at 600 levels right away in something like less than a week or so. So let's see how it performs. And but yes, I can definitely tell you that it has come outside the downtrend, and it is in an uptrend right now. Okay. Well, before I move on, quickly, I forgot today welcoming new members. A lot of pro investor members joining in. Anyone who is wanting to opt for membership, I personally would recommend, uh, you know, pro investor membership, because that will give you the stock of the month feature, which is where you can learn about one stock from different sectors. This will give you a very good idea about how to study about companies from different sectors. There are so many new terms that you'll get to learn. So anyone who is considering joining memberships, I think pro investor is the best membership, right? And quickly, in like fadafad, I'll welcome all the new members. Aina, live to explore, Sankar, Prakash, Rauji, sorry, Deepak, Vinayak, then Kamlesh, uh, Sporty Soul, Balakrishna, Supriya, and Omkar. Welcome to memberships. Okay. Um, yes, Manjunath, I was actually waiting for this comment. Someone good, you told. Fed rate cut is only once in the coming year rather than 3 rate cuts in the previous year, but no big negative reaction in the market. GST Council meet shall affect any sector, and we can see any VIX question mark. Don't think so for the GST thing, but yes, Fed rate cut is what we got to know, that it was expected that there could be 3 rate cuts back to back. But right now he has mentioned that you can expect 1 rate cut in this calendar year. So not multiple rate cuts is what was mentioned, right? So let's see. Perfect. RHS in Natco Pharma. What is RHS? RHS. Inverted head and shoulder. I'll check Natco Pharma. Which time frame? Natco Pharma. लाईव्ह स्ट्रीम कोड ऍक्टिव्ह आहे का विचारतात लोक. आहे सांगते. Okay, so okay, I have not shared my screen. Yes, so if you see you're on a daily time, let me just check the weekly time frame as well. Ooh, oh ho ho ho. And if I want to pull this down a little bit, this is like an inverted head and shoulder. 1, 2, 3. क्या बात है? This is a classical inverted head and shoulder. And here there was a head and shoulder. 1, 2, 3. This was the head height. This got triggered here. And now it is this height. 1 minute. क्या बात है? 1, and I'll just clone this. And I'll place it here. So again, it's a very good sign. It's a breakout. It's a retest. A retest was given even almost close enough yesterday. And it's a bounce. Fantastic. Who was that? Good observation. RHS someone. Virendra. Good. Okay. Acha, before I move on, one more important point. Someone was asking if the coupon code live stream is actually right now live or not. Is it applicable or not? So yes, anyone who wants to, someone was asking for an additional discount. So live stream is the coupon code that you can use for a better discount, but this coupon code is active only for the next 2 hours till 12. Okay, so anyone who is wanting to get this get more discount, then yes, you can definitely consider this coupon code. No, Sporty Soul, don't play a spoiled sport. First of all, then you are not checking the community tab. We have, so student membership basically gets 1 blog per week. Every Wednesday, we publish a blog in absolute simple words on a news which I feel that is really relevant. It can give you good value addition. That is one very important feature of student membership. Number 2, you get to chat during our live streams. And number 3, student membership is actually useful for those who have taken up a yearly membership on my website. So there are a lot of people who have taken the Pro Investor membership on my website because there you get an additional discount. The problem is that you cannot chat in the YouTube live streams because the YouTube Pro Investor membership on our website doesn't allow chatting during the live streams. So it's a way to chat during it's a way to chat during our live streams. So definitely that is useful for those who are opting for a yearly Pro Investor membership on our website, but who want to participate during our Thursday live streams. Okay, so please be aware of all the perks, and whatever perks I have committed, 100% perks I'm delivering every single month right from January 2020. Okay, so Jan 2020 I started membership. Not even a single month that I have not delivered whatever I've committed. Okay, so if you feel that right now it's more relevant for Pro Investor membership, definitely you can consider that. Okay. Manju is saying, don't think waste of 59. It is just 2 cups of coffee. Absolutely. Thank you, Amit. Thanks a lot. Any other chart pattern which anyone want? Okay, Akash says Devyani International closes about 200 moving average. Please share your view. Okay, let me first pull the chart for Devyani International. I'm sharing my screen. Again, a consumption driven story. So let's see what we get. It has closed about the 200 days moving average, agreed. But ideally, the 150 days moving average should be above the 200 days moving average if I were to be more bullish on that. Okay, because that shows that the last 150 days have not performed better as compared to last 200 days. So that's not an encouraging sign. Okay, one part. Second part of the story could be like too early. It's still getting out of that sideways trend is what I believe. Uh, so nothing to be excited here immediately is what I feel. Okay. Mhm. I will discuss about one or two more points, but yes, one important point that I forgot to tell you today. Today is 13th of June. Let me see who quickly answers this. There is an important deadline which happens on the 15th of June. There is a number which gets declared. Ideally, it should get declared tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I mean, day after tomorrow is the deadline. 15th June is a deadline for what? Who can tell me? And that can tell you about how the overall stock can perform if stocks from similar sector are giving that good number. PPI, no? Ranjiji, I will discuss the sectors first. Yes, very good, Hitesh. Hitesh has given the first answer, which is advanced tax payments, followed by Ranjit G and SV and Omkar and hey, not flow test. Omkar, Parth, kya baat hai? Okay, fantastic, fantastic. A lot of people giving that answer. So what do I mean by this? Any company makes an estimate. Okay, I'll tell you what is an advanced tax. Okay, just pay attention for next 1 or 2 minutes. Any company makes an estimate about what could be my 1 year income based on my next 1 year income. So this is FY25, right? Financial year 24-25. What will be my income is what every corporate will try and estimate. And based on that, if this were to be my income, what would be my tax which would be payable for the entire year? From that, the first installment of tax is to be paid on or before 15th of June. So simple. I want an answer from everyone. Hypothetically, okay, all stocks, or I can say majority of stocks. I'm saying hypothetically. Majority of the stocks, let's say from the pharma sector or from the defense sector, chalo, pharma sector or defense sector, any sector, yeah. Let's say majority of the stocks from that sector give better advanced tax numbers. What does that mean? Better advanced tax numbers means what? Let me see your answer now. Thank you, Omkar. Okay, higher income, higher sales. Okay, good results we can expect. Okay, better, higher revenues, better profits, very good. More earnings projection, very good. Good performance expected. Stock will go up ultimately. Okay, expect more growth in coming quarters. Better expected profits, good PAT. Kya baat hai? I think everyone has summed it up. See, simple. Higher advanced tax numbers is equal to better expected revenues, better expected profitability, and all in all, if that be so, better expected stock prices. Okay, so definitely keep a watch, and if the numbers come out to be good, there could be, it's called as a sectoral re-rating. What do I mean by this? Just as an example, right now, let's say if the consumption theme, all the fast, QSR space may, because we discussed about Devyani and Jubilant right now as an example, if the QSR space gives up good advanced tax numbers and all the other, so QSR as a space may get re-rating that it has performed really bad in the last 1 year. Now the advanced tax numbers are better as compared to the previous ones. There is a possibility that this could do better, and that is why the sector gets re-rated by the analysts, right? So we should understand the importance of advanced tax numbers. So please, Meenakshi is asking, where can we see the advanced tax data? Ideally, it should be there on any news platform. And if you are a part of our Invest in India community, then we have a WhatsApp community as well. So if I feel that yes, there is something important, me and my team generally puts it up there. So anyways, I'll put that up. Plus, chalo, I'll also, if I feel that there is something significant in the advanced tax numbers which you all should know, I'll also update it in the community tab of YouTube as well, right? Separate video on advanced tax data. Okay, we'll try. Okay, any other question? Motherson W pattern breakout on monthly chart, and also can you please check NMDC chart again? Last time you suggested to keep in watch list. Okay, first we'll go ahead with Motherson. Motherson Sony. Let me also check the weekly time frame. I'll go back to daily. It is kind. Oh, I forgot to share the screen one minute. Kind of W, yes, but typically a double bottom is way too more effective if it comes at the end of a downward trend. So had it been something like this, as an example, okay, let's say the stock was going like da 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 in a downward journey, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breakout from here. If that be so, it would have been way too more powerful. What a lovely drawing. Okay, but had that been the case, it would have been way too more powerful. Right now, it's in a kind of a sideways trend, so the power will be a little bit less. But on a positive side, huge volume coming up on this today, way too higher volume than the average volume, right? So it will be interesting to see how it performs. But see, I hope you're understanding. Today also it saw selling pressure after this point. So these are the two highs that it has made previously, 1, 2. And the moment it tried to approach near that, it saw some selling. So will be interesting to see if it is able to close above that as well with big volume sustain. Fir aur maza aayega. NMDC was the next one that you had asked. Yes, the stock is going on strong. Let me also pull up the weekly chart, Alt-R, monthly chart as well, Alt-R. Okay. Yes, kya baat hai. So if you see here, I told that this one is like a choke zone, correct? And after that, this was this huge monthly candle of 32%. Has it closed above this choke zone? It has. It has closed. So there was a breakout here. Previous month also it has closed above this. Right now it is somewhere here. This does look interesting. This does look interesting. Yes. Okay. Ashwin says Zerodha has introduced a market calendar packed with valuable information, providing to be a valuable resource for traders and investors alike. Acha, I have not seen. I mean, I don't think I've seen that Zerodha market calendar. We'll definitely give it. Definitely watch that. Typically, for me, what I do is generally I prefer reading Business Standard, and on Business Standard every Monday there is a weekly calendar that I check. That's my source. Plus, of course, a lot of websites as well. But I definitely check the Zerodha market calendar also. Reverse cup handle pattern was forming for a long time in Anthony West, but it took a reversal and now it crossed about 200 EMA also. Okay, reverse cup pattern for Anthony West. Let me check. Maybe, of course, might be talking about a daily basis or a weekly basis, maybe. Huh? Reverse cup pattern. What is that? I, I don't understand what's the reverse cup pattern, but yes, right now it has at least closed towards 200 days moving average line. Uh, Generally, that is considered as a very strong support for any stock, not only this stock. If it breaks 200 days moving average line and if it stays below that for a long time, it definitely is a sign of weakness. But right now, again, if it is able to close above this, 200 days, it has closed above that. The only concern is that the volumes are still not impressive. So we want to wait for the volumes to come in as well, right? No impressive volumes. Look at the volumes while selling was happening. No big volumes for the buying. HDFC Bank flag and pole at daily time frame. Share your views, please. Okay, let me see if there is a flag and pole for HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank flag and pole. No, I can't see. Mhm. No, Akash. Raghav says, I could have shown you the drawn cup pattern, but unfortunately can't send images here. I mean, it's generally, I mean, cup pattern is not what is, it's a rounding bottom pattern that happens definitely. But no, rounding bottom typically, ideally has to be like more the years better it is. Typically, an IPO formation again is really important. So let's say there is an IPO base, then there's a huge, then so there this is where, let's say, IPO gets listed, it starts correcting and goes up to this level, and then there is a breakout. Then uh, there is more comfort in that. Coal India rounding bottom on monthly chart, because now I was talking about rounding bottom, and someone said about that. So Umkar, let me just share my screen and check whether we can see a rounding bottom on a monthly chart for Coal India. Okay, I'll go for a monthly time frame. Oh, small cup pattern that I had drawn here maybe some time back. No, which one is this? This is more of an inverted head and shoulder kind of a thing, is what you can also say. Um, Drawn so many things on this chart. 1 minute. Let me. I know I can also clean up the drawings in one go, but better. This is 2015. Nice. So even if I were to draw a trend like this, joining the dots, will be interesting to watch if this closes above our trend line. This is surely like a rounding bottom, not a textbook pattern, definitely not a textbook pattern, but yes, very close to a rounding bottom. We always say that in technical analysis, you have to have a little bit of broad mind, then only you can say, okay, plus the volume build up. Look at this, interesting volumes. I would really want this stock to close above this level on a monthly time frame. I hope you understand this trend line clearly touching. That's how you analyze any stock, right? If you want to be, I mean, if you want to be more sure on before you take any position on any stock, you should understand these basics, right? Okay, it's 10:28. Almost done. This last one question, maybe. Has anyone given a detailed analysis of any stock or any chart pattern? Whirlpool cup and handle pattern. Amit, today I've taken your questions. Shh. No, not your questions now. Any other one? Polyplex, a stock which has broken the hearts of so many people. Polyplex broke downward trend line, daily time frame, bounced back from long time low. Absolutely, it has started to come to life a little bit. Let me just check till what it has come to life. Polyplex. I'll better go on a weekly time frame. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Similar low. It has to break this. It has to form a higher high. Tavi manlu. On a weekly time frame, of course. On a daily time frame, still not broken the previous high with conviction. Okay. So last question. Fortis Hospital on charts, please, looks promising. Ranjit ji, please give 1 point of analysis also from the next time you generally give it. So I'm just going to take it. Fortis Hospitals. Huh? Fortis. Are you wanting to talk about Fortis Healthcare? Maybe. If that is Fortis Healthcare, then on a daily time frame, it's just that it's on a clear cut uptrend. Nothing special is what I can see. It's in an uptrend. That's it. Yes, Raghav. चलता तेवढा आम्ही उतना चलता है. It's okay. Next time. Okay. क्या बात है? Today people are just wanting to keep on asking questions and asking questions. But Polycab, Vivek has been asking for quite a long time. Polycab, I mean, the overall space itself is very interesting. I mean, it's just going crazy. No complaints on the sector per se, right? I mean, what do I say about Polycab? The only concern was about the live stream that I did the other day. If something is about, again, not yet proven, but if there was an allegation, we'll have to. I typically love to stay away from stocks if there is an allegation, right? It was not clearly an allegation on them as well, so it's very confusing story for that company. Okay, I think that is it. Exactly, summer ending soon. Not sure if I have any plan for ice cream right now. I'm very tired for an ice cream. Tomorrow I'm going to Delhi again. I've been traveling like anything. I was in Delhi for the Prime Minister's oath taking ceremony. I'm sure you're following me on Instagram as well. I had posted 2 videos, a photograph or 2. It was a surreal experience. 9,000 people singing Jana Gana Mana at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, which was lit up with the Tiranga, uh, our tricolor, our flag waving right in front of my eyes, with Janagana Mana being played on the trumpet. It was. I mean, no words can explain that feeling. I mean, I experienced that, and I'm so lucky. It's all because of you that I got a chance to attend the ceremony. Was it not because of your love and support, I would not have gotten a call for this invitation to come for the oath taking ceremony of our Prime Minister. So it was a very, very good experience. I was there in Delhi last week. Um, uh, I was in Mumbai till yesterday, came back yesterday night. Tomorrow I'm going to Delhi again. So I've been traveling quite a bit as well. So let's see. So not sure about the ice cream. I'm more tired right now. Would prefer to just crash on my bed. Right. All right. I think that is it. I'll see you on the next Thursday for the next Thursday live stream. It would be on the 20th. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.